Nerds will inherit the copier world. There we go. Flash the badges. Haha. Goody goody. Let's see what we can do with this piece of fucking shit. Okay, machine, you piece of shit. Shit. What are you, a piece of Konica Minolta? Shit. Fart out the ass of Konica Minolta. Blow it out your ass, Konica. Blow it out your ass, Konica Minolta. Farts out your ass, Konica. Blow it out your ass, you money fucking pigs. See what we can do with this shit. See if we can make this shitter do something useful. Just going to cool the hue down a bit. Oh, I love to play with a Konica, even though they're a shit. Shit. I like to take the piss out of Konica Minolta. Shitters, fuckwits, money grubbers. Okay, money fuckers, you stupid company Konica. This is a nice little card. It's got a picture of a horse. There's nothing on inside or on the front, so it's a card that you can personalise. Birthday, get well card, maybe a whatever, card for all occasions, you could say. Let's see if we can make this horsey look really nice. Okay. Obviously, this card's aimed at someone who loves horses, an equestrian type person, even though it's a stylised kind of horse. But it could also be an art lover's picture as well, because it looks very creative. Let's see how we've made it look. That's interesting. Trot. We just got the front of it, so I'm thinking this looks good. We can enlarge it probably along the horizontal to fit it better. But at least we've got the front of the horse. So I'm wondering if we're going to just put this on our donation pile and give it to someone, have it for someone can give it to a person who loves horses. So yeah, this looks really nice. So now we've got to enlarge it horizontally. So we're just going to play with the machine, and while we're at it, we change it to copied paper, and we're just going to go and enlarge it. So we're just going to put it on the glass. We're going to overlap the edges so we don't end up with huge borders, because this edge and this edge will be where the mirror image gets the middle part. Now we just have to work out how much enlargement we're going to give it. Maybe a little bit on the vertical, but mostly the horizontal. So we're just going to return it to 100. So the horizontal, which is the main part, is going to be 100 and we're going 100, not 100, 100 and we're going 140, and for this we're going 117 for that edge. So let's see if we can make this horsey turn out better once we've just set this thing up better. We just have to get rid of that, and we have to maybe keep those in play and the colour adjust. What are we going to do with this? Hue. Going to put the hue in the middle. The red's going to stay. The brightness, we're just going to put it in the middle. And I think that's what we have to do and make this horsey look even nice. A lot of little girls love horse riding. Yeah, I've done a little bit of horse riding in my time. It's really quite painful. You really get saddle sore really quickly. Or at least that's what happened to me when I had a go at riding horses. And it just really hurt. It really hurt. It didn't take too long. So I'm wondering if we're going to keep it like that, or if we're going to... Yeah, it's an interesting result. But basically, yeah, I found it really painful. And also when I went for horse riding at a Christmas party that my dad's company who worked for, we had like a huge outdoor party, and we had horse riding. And another bad memory of horse riding was when I nearly fell off. I felt like I was about to fall off because the saddle, I don't think, was fastened to the horse properly, and the bloody saddle was slipping around, and I felt like I was falling off and I couldn't do anything about it. I wish I had told somebody, but fortunately I didn't end up falling off the horse. I could have. It felt like I was going to. The saddle was just slipping around. I don't know why. They didn't seem to put the saddle on properly, but hey, that happens. So yeah, I think I did a bit of horse riding when I was really, really young, probably at the age of 5, when I was living in Queensland. I don't remember much of it. I don't remember anything bad about it, but it's just so long ago. This was probably in the year 1978, which is like, hey, 40 years ago. I was only 5. So that was a little park not far from where we lived, in Cairns. Anyway, enough about that. Time to put our project together. Finish it off. I felt like I just nudged that one with this. So now let's just put this psychedelic horse project together. So these are our mirrors sliding into place. So these horsies look really stylised. It was already a stylised horse. Now it looks even more. You can just barely make it out as a horse. You can still see the hoof. You can still see the hoof there, and the head's not terribly well noticeable, but you can just barely make out that this is actually a horse.